James, I want to take you back for a moment. I want to take you back to a date in history. September 13th, 2003. It was a warm, hot as hell day in Tallahassee, Florida. And at night, at 8 o'clock at night, in front of 82,000 people, a certain team with a certain number 36 on the field beat Georgia Tech by the power score of 14-13 in a game that was way too close for those of us who were in the stands in the student section. James, can you believe that's the last time Florida State beat Georgia Tech in the regular season? Obviously, we've lost them in 2009. We lost them in 2015. We lost them in 2020. Obviously, we haven't played them as much as we would like and some fans would like. But can you believe that that's the last time Florida State beat Georgia Tech in the regular season?
Yeah, I'm glad you added context to that. Yes. It's not that we've had 20 years of losses. It's just been quite some time. But
plus 2 championship games.
Right. Yes, we beat them twice, 2012 and 2014 ACC championship game. But it's more the fact that you look at 2009, the 49-44 defensive optional battle. It was Bobby Bowden's last season. The horrible blocked field goal in 2015 that was returned for a touchdown on the final play that they won 22-16. And then somehow beating us in the opener behind the wicked arm of Jeff Sims to beat us 16-13 in the 2020 season opener.
Which was the funniest thing about the 2020 season opener is that, and this is why I always tell people, like, and again, people have the misconception that I don't like Mike, and I love Mike. Me and Mike have a great relationship. But I told people, y'all, the way that our reporters were writing about him, I'm like, you guys are really building this guy up to tear him down tremendously. Like, they were like, he's playing for everything. The stretch, he's even playing for rain delays. And that was an article written. I'm like, then we have a rain delay that we were leading in, and then we lose coming out of the rain delay. And I'm like, this to a team that was doing bull in the ring for warmups, which I had never seen before. Bull in the ring on a college level. I've seen it in Pop Warner, my son's Pop Warner leagues, but I've never seen it on that level. But it's interesting, and those Georgia Tech teams are different. The Georgia Tech teams that they always played us tough. Even when we went to Atlanta, when we played them in 2002, and then when we played them in 2003, I remember getting the fullback dive on that play and getting hit, like probably one of my hardest hits that you'll never recognize because they hit me all body. Like that's when they get your soul. But Ernie Sims also on the kickoff broke one of their players' orbital bone. Like his eye was popping out, dented the face mask, and it was amazing. He took 2 steps on the kickoff return and then just ran straight at the guy, caught him not looking. It was disgusting and amazing. But it's just one of those teams that they're just weird, man. Like when they ran the wing tee, they always have some kind of guys that kind of fell through the ranks when you think of Calvin Johnsons of the world. And even with with athletic quarterbacks, even going back to the '99 championship year when they had Joey Hamilton. Like, so again, it's just they always have 1 or 2 guys that are able to keep them in games. And one of the things that Florida State has always been, and it still is as the brand, is a circle date game. So we will be a game that like Jeff Sims. I'm trying to think of my young man went to my high school. He went to Florida State Developmental Research School, signed to Auburn, transferred to Georgia Tech. So I know his mom, Diamond, will be in the stands, and he's there ready to circle that game. There's guys who are going to be ready to play, but I think this is where we have to see what Mike is as a game day consigliere. Is he going to come out there? Is he going to be the guy that falls off? Or is he going to be the Boston College Mike? Because that's what we need. We need Boston College Mike. We need full tell them they need to get their heads out of their asses and ball out. So hopefully they will break that trend, and we'll be talking. No, hopefully it won't be 20 years from another Georgia Tech win.
Eric Reed, that's your guy, right? Eric Reed, the Georgia Tech from Auburn transfer. That's what I'm looking at right here. Auburn defensive back transfers to Georgia Tech, May of 22. Eric Reed Jr. No? Okay.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
It'll come to me in a second.